Hello and welcome to my new channel, Pop Investigation. On this channel, I'll be doing discussion and video essays to find out how a pop star's career or just a certain album cycle has performed and find out why. Before we begin, it would mean so much if you could please like and subscribe. You have no idea how much time and effort goes into making these videos, and it will just let me know I'm not mindlessly talking to myself. Without further ado, let's find out why Dua Lipa's sophomore studio album, Future Nostalgia, was so successful. Dua Lipa would burst onto the music scene with her self-titled debut record, released on June 2nd, 2017. The record was a moderate success, going on to peak at number 27 in the US and earning a platinum certification, and hitting number 3 in the UK, earning a double platinum certification. It had a whopping 8 official singles, with the most notable being her breakout hit, New Rules. Released on July 15th, 2017 as the album's 7th official single, New Rules went on to peak at number 6 in the US and number 1 in the UK. It also saw extreme success in a variety of countries across the globe. Being certified 5 times platinum in the US and 4 times platinum in the UK, New Rules was undoubtedly a huge hit, but most importantly, it launched Dua Lipa into mainstream success. The debut also spawned a few modest hits, such as I Don't Give a and Blow Your Mind, which went on to peak at number 49 and 72 on the Hot 100 respectively. Dua Lipa then began to face backlash for her lack of stage presence during live performances of songs off of her debut and of new collaborations alongside Mark Ronson and Calvin Harris. Around this time, Dua Lipa would briefly fade away from the public eye, in where I believe she began crafting her sophomore studio record and improving her stage presence. Dua Lipa would make her grand return on November 1st, 2019 with Don't Start Now, an 80s synth-pop inspired single. The single would be extremely well received by the general public and critics alike. Upon release, Don't Start Now was given a music video, radio promotion in various countries, and playlist support. Due to its planned promotion and overall quality of the track, Don't Start Now became Dua Lipa's highest debut on both the US Billboard Hot 100 and the UK Official Singles Chart. Debuting at number 30 in the US with 14,000 pure sales, 13.2 million streams, and 10.3 million radio impressions, and at number 2 in the UK with 49,334 units. Week by week, the track would grow on radio and streaming platforms, causing it to have a slow yet steady rise to its new peak of number 2 in the US. It also saw major success in the majority of countries across the globe. Although failing to hit the top spot in Dua Lipa's target countries, Don't Start Now spent multiple weeks at number 2 and had incredible longevity on both of the charts. And in the US, it was certified quadruple platinum and double platinum in the UK. The track was also nominated for a Grammy and even won an American Music Award, and on top of that, Billboard named it the 4th best song of 2020. Don't Start Now was undeniably a major comeback for Dua Lipa. Its critical and commercial success proved her to be the pop princess she was striving to be during her debut era. To quote the track, Don't Start Now was a full 180. Dua then released the album's title track as its first promotional single on December 13th, 2019 in anticipation for the record's pre-order. The track didn't do too much in terms of charts and sales, however it did its job at promoting its associated record and racking up some pre-album equivalent units. The second official single, Physical, would be released on January 30th, 2020, alongside the record's pre-order. The single received exceptionally positive reviews from both the public and critics. Physical went on to debut at number 12 in the UK and 60 in the US. Some might see Physical as a commercial decline from Don't Start Now. However, it's important to note that Physical was given light promotion upon release, due to the fact that Don't Start Now was reaching its peak at the time. As far as promotion would go, Physical was given a music video and radio promotion in certain countries including the United Kingdom, Australia, and Italy. Eventually peaking at number 3 in the UK, Physical had the quality and potential to become a hit in the US. However, it was not worth risking the success of Don't Start Now. Physical still went on to be certified platinum in the UK and gold in the US. Up to this point, the rollout for Future Nostalgia couldn't have gone any better. All 3 songs were extremely well received, and it had a worldwide hit. However, the era would then be faced with 2 major unfortunate roadblocks: the COVID-19 pandemic and the album leaking. This left Dua Lipa and Warner Records in a very tough position, as they couldn't push back the release of the album to combat the pandemic, seeing as the leaks were spreading like wildfire. But, on the other hand, if they pushed forward the release of the album to dodge the leaks, they would be left with very little promotion because of the pandemic. Dua and her team would ultimately decide to push forward the release of the 3rd single and the whole album itself. Warner Records had to think of a new promotional strategy fast, because as like everything in 2020, their plans were demolished. The 3rd official single, Break My Heart, would be given an unconventional Wednesday release on March 25th, 2020. The dance pop track was greeted with mixed to overall positive reviews. At its release, the song was given an 80s-inspired music video, radio support, and playlisting. After just 2 days of tracking, Break My Heart would debut at number 76 on the UK official singles chart, before storming its way up to its peak of number 6 the following week. Also seeing great success in the US, Break My Heart debuted at number 21 on the US Billboard Hot 100, extending her personal record for highest debut. Similar to Don't Start Now, Break My Heart continuously grew on radio and streaming platforms, causing it to have great longevity and peak at number 13 in the US. The single went on to be certified platinum in both the US and UK. Now, onto the actual album itself, Future Nostalgia, released on March 27th, 2020, just 2 days after Break My Heart. Following the trend of its singles, Future Nostalgia received immense acclaim from both the general public and critics. Scoring an 88 out of 100 on Metacritic, Future Nostalgia was named one of the best albums of 2020. Going on to debut at number 4 in the US with 66,000 units, 18,000 of which being pure sales. Right off the bat, Future Nostalgia proved to be a major step up from Dua's self-titled, as that only debuted at number 86. In the UK, Future Nostalgia debuted at number 2, with just a small gap of 550 units behind the number 1 album of that week. However, on its second week, the album would do the unexpected and reach a new peak of number 1. Also eventually reaching a new peak of number 3 in the US, roughly 1 whole year following the record's release. It is extremely rare for an album to reach a new peak following its debut, as we are in a streaming era. This just proves the quality and overall hype that Future Nostalgia has. The album also saw great worldwide success, as it went top 10 in a total of 31 countries, and platinum in various countries including the US and UK. After the record, 3 official singles titled Hallucinate, Levitating, and Love Again would be released, with Levitating being the most notable and successful. Levitating originally became a single on August 13th, 2020, following its first remix with Missy Elliott and Madonna. However, the single would only take flight following its remix on October 1st, 2020, with rapper DaBaby. The single would debut at number 73 on the Billboard Hot 100 after the remix was given a music video, radio promo, and playlisting. Following the same trend as Don't Start Now and Break My Heart, Levitating continuously grew on radio and streaming platforms. As a result, the single has become Dua Lipa's second highest peaking song, as it has so far peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it is still charting today. The single also saw global success, as it hit the top 10 in various countries, including the UK where it peaked at number 5. Levitating was also performed live at numerous occasions, such as the American Music Awards, the Grammys, and Studio 54, Dua Lipa's own virtual concert. Going platinum in many countries, Levitating has undeniably become one of Dua Lipa's signature hits. As of recently, Dua Lipa dropped the Moonlight edition of Future Nostalgia, with 6 new tracks including the new single, We're Good. We're Good has so far peaked at number 42 on the Billboard Hot 100, but I wouldn't be surprised if it followed the previous singles and becomes a radio hit. Future Nostalgia was undeniably a major critical and commercial success for Dua Lipa. Not only did it win a Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album, but as previously mentioned, it was named one of the best albums of 2020. There is also a highly anticipated Future Nostalgia tour that is set to start September of 2021. In conclusion, Future Nostalgia was so successful due to planned promotion, overall quality of the record, and of course, the improvements of Dua Lipa's stage presence. And that is how Dua Lipa made a full 180. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please feel free to comment any suggestions for future videos. And of course, please do not forget to like and subscribe. It means so much. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again.